Every day, I realize that every day, if I don't call on his name, I realize that every day, if I don't read his word, I realize that every day, if I don't just take a moment and focus on nothing else but him, every day, I would fall back to my flesh because the flesh has muscle memory. And when we don't eat of the good in the best meal and diet, we will naturally revert to haughty attitudes, impatience with people. We have a tendency to lack long suffering and the fruit of the Spirit. We tend to get selfish and self-centered instead of Christ-centered, and how what he laid his life down for us, that we most definitely cannot earn it. But that's a debt worthy of personal sacrifice that he paid for us, that we can even hear him. So every day we must make him, or put him in the preeminent order, like Pastor Kalula was saying, alignment with heaven. Every time we get up, if you don't do it immediately, the enemy is going to help you go about your day not thinking about him first or putting him first. And I want to read the scripture, because hopefully it will. Because guys, God is shifting us from churchery, and he's shifting us from our ideologies about I'm only a Christian in the walls. He's shifting us to understand you should be who he called you to be, even if you're in the grocery store, even while we're shopping and going through the hustles and bustles of this season, dealing with other people while you're shopping and the traffic is increasing. You still called to righteousness. You still belong to God. He's trying to get us to move and shift from the place that we know how to put on church when Sunday morning comes. And we walk through the door and all of a sudden our speech change. And our little holiness and our little whatever we do. Hi, how you doing this morning? Oh, how I love the Lord and how mighty is his name. Why can I walk my way to my car every day when I'm getting up? How mighty is your name? How glorious is your name? How much do I understand that if you decide to just hold your breath for 1 minute, we'll all fall. What is wrong with my worship? And where we have worshiped God to get to this point, I feel it. I know you guys feel it. The call to draw nigh. And if it means to make you frustrated where we are, just for you to get up and run to him, not away from him. Not get on the telephone lines and rehearse your position now, but get with him on our knees and on our faces, sacrificing and pushing away from the table, pushing away from social media for a day, pushing away from having a conversation from somebody that's been bringing you weight and adding more pieces in your baggage for the last 10 years. We still make room for them, but God is saying, are you going to make room for me? Will you create some space in your heart for me? Because I'm trying to stretch and expand capacity. For what? Not for you to be great apart from me, but for me to become greater in you, so that you can be a representative and an expression of my greatness in the earth. There's no limits to him. There's absolute no limits to our God. And God, I ask that you would open our eyes in these following days, that we'll begin to understand the universe and the cosmos beyond. And he's trying to get us to stretch. Let me show you